Yo, what's good? Welcome back to Plainly Bitcoin, the coolest place to get educated on crypto. This is not financial advice. I'm just trying to just educate you guys on crypto because the fiat system is is breaking, and it's hard to realize it if you don't really know that much about economics, which is a lot of people. A lot of people just have not got taught finance. You have to go do the work yourself. And you might hear that, you know, um, prices are going up and inflation is bad and everything. But it's hard to imagine if you don't really study it. It's hard to imagine that it can get worse. But let me tell you, it could get worse, and it's going to get worse. You have to invest. You need to start getting educated. This is the new way. I seen a chart, and they had people that invest versus people that don't invest and just work, and versus people that work and invest. And you already know what I'm about to say. You make so much more money, and if you just, and this is long term. And you already know, if you invest, you make more money. You have to just do this now. You have to invest now. This is the way it is. It's just the way it is now. If you want to have a good shot at life, and have the money you work now, the money that you're working for now, if you want it to be worth something in the future, you have to invest. All right, y'all. So y'all know I like XRP. This is a cryptocurrency channel. So Bitcoin is top dog. That's why my channel is called Plainly Bitcoin, because it's Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the one that started all this, but there's other ones that are gonna win, and there's other ones that you need to be looking at that are cheap, that are gonna go up in value over time. There is not only Bitcoin that's revolutionizing uh, the financial world. It's other things like Ethereum and XRP. And so now I want to get into it now. I don't want to make this video too long. I love XRP. I have Bitcoin is my I have like 50% Bitcoin, then I have 30% XRP, and then I got like 20% Ethereum. I love XRP. One, I like the price. I like what they're doing. They have real utility. They're doing real things. They fought the SEC and won. I've said this in my other videos, but I'm just, for the new people, I'm just, it's a new video. It's a new day. XRP fought the SEC and won. No crypto has done that. They just bend the knee. XRP was like, nah, we need clear regulation, and you can't do regulation by enforcement. They fought the system and won. That's all you want in a company that you invest in. You want that. All right. So this is what I really want to tackle in this video and teach you guys, that what I've learned with investing. What I really learned, one of the things that I've learned, is that you want volatility in something that you invested in, especially if you're young, because it's more upside. I learned that they say that when things are more volatile, like how Bitcoin is more volatile, then it's more reward. You get more reward, more risk for reward, which makes sense. When it's volatile, it's risky. You get scared. But when it's volatile on the downside. It's also going to be volatile on the upside if you pick the right thing. Another thing is good about volatility. That means a lot of money is going in and out, going in and out, going up and down. There's a lot of action, and you want leverage. And one thing I learned is you want leverage in something that you've invested in. And there's a whole lot of leverage in XRP now, and that's what creates the volatility, because you have these day traders betting on what's going on from day to day. And then we have long-term traders like me, and what I'm trying to influence on other people to do is be a long-term trader. So you don't have to worry about any of that, and you don't have to worry about stuff going to zero. if you pick the right asset, if you pick a right asset like XRP, it ain't going to zero. You know it's not going to zero. This is a new technology. There's so much ceiling. It can't go to zero. At this point, this is not financial advice, but I believe that XRP is not going to zero. It's going a whole lot higher from here. You have to understand, cryptocurrency as an asset class is 16 years old, but this is still the beginning. You have to look at it like a teenager. And look at it like cryptocurrency is a teenager right now. So you still got your whole life to live. So, and then one thing I want to point out by looking at the charts, if you go look at the charts right now, so we had a big dip, and now things are going back up. XRP, out of all the top, I'm not talking about everything, I'm just talking about the big dog, Bitcoin, XRP, and whatever you could throw Binance Chain in there, you know, the top four, and XRP and Ethereum and Bitcoin, between those, XRP is up the most. And I believe, yeah, maybe you could be like, oh yeah, because it's cheaper, but I bet you just keep looking at it. I know that XRP volatility is going to be going up and down, which is what you want with Bitcoin. Reason why Bitcoin is like, people like that about Bitcoin, and when stuff is volatile, then it's more likely that it's gonna, when it's time to go up, it's gonna go up a lot. So that's what you want when you invest. We want the gains fast, right? So when it is time for us to go back up, then you have XRP. Then it's going to go up. It's going to be the fastest horse, along with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Look at everything else. All the other altcoins is down. XRP is up in the last 2 years. All the altcoins are going down. XRP is the only altcoin, is only one. Ethereum and XRP are like the only two main altcoins, the most popular altcoins that have actually performed with Bitcoin during this last year or two. You could say the last 2 years, but really like the last year, because Bitcoin is up like 100% or something, or 80%, and XRP is up more. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm trying to. This is hopefully that was easy for you guys to understand. Let me know in the comment section. Let's get into this video. Insane XRP futures jump triggered by Ripple swell. Ripple swell is a conference that Ripple throws. Although XRP has continued to plunge deeper, investors have seen a reason to hold onto their optimism as Ripple swell ignites hopes for a positive shift. Over the last hour, XRP future activity has seen a surprising surge, with open interest soaring by 3.8% according to data provided by CoinGlass. With a massive, 1 billion current with a massive 1.5 billion XRP currently committed in active future contracts. The hourly surge in XRP open interest marks a sudden flip from a bearish trajectory. This is because the surge has come when the leading altcoin is showing a massive decline of 13% over the last 24 hours, sparking curiosity about the sudden shift in investors' sentiment. Interestingly, the sudden surge in XRP's open interest coincides with the launch of Ripple's long-anticipated swell event, which began just about an hour ago. XRP community shows enthusiasm as Ripple swell begins. Since the announcement of this Ripple swell event, the XRP community has been buzzing amid growing expectations that Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse and the rest of the executives will draw major announcements that could fuel a significant boost in XRP's price. The positive enthusiasm surrounding the event is evident in the sudden shift and investor sentiment witnessed in the XRP derivatives market at the time the event began. Thus, the timing of the hourly spike has raised many eyebrows, as Ripple swell, known for its focus on regulatory discussions, Ripple's future developments, and more, has historically ignited major price movements for XRP. While the surge has come despite the broader bearish sentiment in the last 24 hours, where XRP fell by over 13%, it appears that traders are increasingly looking to capitalize on potential market dynamics that could be triggered by bullish sentiments stirred by the event. With the Ripple swell now fully live, all eyes are on XRP as traders eagerly wait the asset's next price move. As such, traders are increasingly committing their holdings while actively entering new positions in the XRP derivatives market. Following expectations of a major announcement during the swell event that could trigger XRP's next price rally. And they have an event right now. But you see the interest in like this is what I'm saying. Like you see these derivatives is people like trading leverage, just doing really risky bets, trying to do day trading. This is good for long-term holders. This is what right here. This is the main part of the article right here. Over the last hour, XRP's future activity has seen a surprisingly surge, with open interest soaring by 3.8%. That's good news if you're an investor, because if you want to make money, if you want to see your portfolio returns faster, then XRP is a good choice because of reasons like this. Because there's a lot of people betting, doing day trading on XRP, which drives the price up. If people are short and then the price goes up, all those people got to get liquidated that shorted XRP, and when they get liquidated, they have to buy XRP, and the price goes up even more. This is not financial advice, you guys. I'm just educating you guys. I've been doing research for 8 years now in crypto and investing, and I just want to spread my knowledge, you guys. Hit that like button, you guys. Do your research, man. Come on. I'm trying to teach. I really want people to do well. It's like we shouldn't be spending our money on stuff we really don't need. Like let's save that for our future selves, man. Life is long. Life ain't short. I know, yeah, life is short in one way, nigga, but in another way, life is actually long. You have to prepare for the future, you guys. Thank you for listening. Hit the like button. You see this chart right here? You see where we are right now. This is 2025. Earlier this year, look where we was at. This is like last year. This is probably the beginning of 2025. Look, we was under $1. Now look where we're at. Hit that like button, that share, follow. Thank you guys for listening, you guys. This is not financial advice. I want all you guys to have a good night. Know everything's going to be okay. I know there's a lot going on right now. But just pray and just hope that everything's going to be good and everything's going to work out for the best, alright? Peace!